Welcome back to GigwalkPro. This is Mark, and I'm going to be following up a past video that I've done for you guys called Getting Permission. So this video is going to be specifically about gigging without permission. So lesson number one, don't stress about mall security because they're going to be there and you just have to get used to them. So don't get shocked with this image. I just wanted to use it for illustrative purposes, but in San Francisco there was a protest earlier, and that's why the mall security is kind of out in force today. So I thought it would be a perfect time to show you guys what it's like to gig with a heavy mall security presence, and basically how easy it is to actually do. So I keep hearing people having problems about gigging in malls and getting kicked out, but the truth is mall security there is there to basically protect you while you're in there. Way to do that is basically don't be a gig walker when you walk in that door. Be a shopper, and that way mall security, store workers or store employees, they'll treat you just like a shopper, just like they would a regular customer that walk in their doors. So basically, if you're gonna walk into a mall and do gigs, be a shopper. That's the best advice I could possibly give you guys. And once you guys get into that mindset, it's much easier to do these gigs.
We are at the San Francisco Center, and just for closing, so it's a little bit quiet, but the nice thing about the mall is about an hour or two before they close, everyone's preoccupied about closing up, so it gives you a good 2 hours to do your gigs pretty much undetected. So go ahead and get your mall gig started, and play that cat and mouse game with security. So here comes security guard. Let's see what see if he spots me.
So this is the cat and mouse game that I'm talking to you guys about, and basically the security guards are the cat, and you guessed it, we are the mice. So basically cat and mouse it with these guys. And did he notice me? Nope. So let's go ahead and do our first gig. Abercrombie & Fitch is notorious for basically not allowing you to do photographs. So even if you ask the manager, or you ask really nicely, they're going to give you the same line. They're going to say you're going to have to call corporate to basically get permission, and you're never going to get in touch with corporate, and they'll never give you permission. So this is why you have to gig it without permission. So I know this video is going to be pretty long, but I want you guys to basically see what it's like to go in one of these stores and do a gig. And notice, like, all of the employees, they're just walking around with stacks of clothing, and they're busy. And right there you can see a manager just basically busy with paperwork. And none of them really notice that I've got a camera strapped to my chest. So anyways, it's really easy to basically get into these places. And so lesson 3, customer service is there to help you. So when you walk into these places and you are a customer, if you are a shopper, these customer service people, they're there to help you. So as long as you're playing the shopper, you'll find it very easy to be able to move around and move through these spaces without drawing too much attention to yourself. So what I do is I basically pretend I shop around, look for a really good location to do my panorama, and basically get to know where the employees are. And I tend not to have too much trouble doing these gigs. Every now and then I might be stopped by a manager or employee, and they ask what you're doing, and I just tell them I'm taking a photograph. I don't tell them who I'm taking it for. I could be taking it for myself, for any reason. But anyways, so go through the area and try to find a good place to do your pano, and be the Statue of Liberty. And basically, being a Statue of Liberty is basically, once you get your pano started, once you start gigging, keep going until you stop. This is your right to basically take photographs wherever you want. And store owners can ask you to stop, but they have to catch you first. So This is the whole thing about, you know, people call it being a ninja, or being a Jedi, or getting your Pano and being sneaky about it. And, you know, people take store photographs in these stores all the time. I'll show you some footage of this stuff. You know, regular customers taking photographs and using their cell phones all the time in these malls. But, you know, I'm not focusing on the screen this time because I want you guys to see how the customers react to you, or even how, you know, the workers tend to react to you when you're basically using your cell phone in this way. You know, it's kind of an obvious thing that you're doing, basically, you know, spinning and doing a 360-degree panorama. But most people don't see people doing this, so that's why they kind of look towards you and wonder what you're doing. And it's nothing, no big deal, you know, they're just, you know, curious as to what you're doing. And you can see the employees are basically, they see me, but they're busy doing their jobs. And you can see there's a employee right there behind the table that just popped up, and, you know, she's got some clothes to fold. I've got a picture to take, so we're all doing our jobs. And it's not hurting anybody to be sneaky in doing these gigs. So, you know, why stress it? Just go in there and get it done. So, at this point, I'm doing the floor and the ceiling, finishing up that panorama. You know, this lady's looking for probably her boyfriend to see if he likes the clothes that she found. Type in the name of the store, Abercrombie & Fitch, and once you get the place in, skip that stitching process, save your battery and save your minutes, data minutes, and get that camera open and immediately start taking photographs of something that interests you, and something that's definitely within the panorama that you just took. That way Photosynth and Bing will approve your gig and you'll get paid for it. So again, here's that same worker, not even worrying that I'm taking pictures. So either I'm invisible, or it's a pretty normal thing for them to see people with cell phones out, especially, you know, if you're texting, making calls. And a lot of these stores actually encourage you to photograph within their stores. You know, whenever you see a QR code or some type of app that they want you to download, you know, that's a perfect excuse for taking pictures within these malls or within these stores. So, you know, as you can see, I'm just getting this gig done as easy as anything. You know, nobody's bothering me, nobody's coming up to me, and you know, on top of that, I've got a camera that I'm recording this with, so it's much easier than you think. So again, be the shopper and stay in character no matter what. Even if a shop owner or manager approaches you, and speak of the devil, here he is, the manager. And I had a feeling he probably knew that I had my camera app open, so I just wanted to double check and see if he actually noticed. So walking past, you know, he could probably see the screen at this point, and sure enough he did. So basically switch your app and boom, I'm not taking photographs, I'm texting at this point. So let him see, or let a store owner see that you're just taking photographs, and you can play this game with them. But you know, after doing this for a while, you basically develop a GigWalk sixth sense, and at this point I knew that the jig was up and the manager was going to come after me. But you know, at this point the gig was done, so I just wanted to see what would happen.
No, I'm good.
Alright, you looking for anything particular, or shopping around?
Shopping around.
Men's or women's?
Men's, but I thought there was more men's stuff on this side.
Yeah, we have two, and then downstairs clearance.
Oh, is it downstairs too?
Yeah, downstairs on the right, all clearance stuff.
Is that the stairs?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay, thanks.
So there it is. That's how you deal with a manager. As as long as you're the shopper, they're there to help you. So don't be afraid of managers. They're good people. They'll actually help you out, direct you where you need to go. Going down the stairs, and basically, lesson number 6, you can shop for a while, and even when you are confronted by a store owner or a manager, you don't want to leave in a hurry, because that's even more suspicious of what you're doing, and they might actually call security on you. So just kind of browse around, walk around. There's nothing illegal about that, you know. Enjoy your time there, and when it's ready, when you feel like you're ready to go, then just head for the exit. And on my way out, you know, kind of caught something caught my eye from the corner of my eye. It wasn't really the shirt, but there was a walkie-talkie sitting there, kind of a curious item. So I actually wanted to push this video a little bit more and find out whose walkie-talkie this actually is.
Do you work here?
Yeah.
I think somebody left this.
Oh, this is it was mine. I left it on the table.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I just leave it there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I'll put it back on this table.
So I just wanted to push this instructional video to its limit and actually see if I could get kicked out of one of these stores, and apparently I didn't. So pretty easy gig, you know. Pano, interior photos, exterior photos done. Gig is complete. So you know, and nothing to really worry about. And even with security roaming around, as long as you're the shopper, they've got no reason to bother you.
Do you know what time the mall closes? 8:30. 8:30? Alright, thank you.
So, again, cat and mouse all day, lesson 7. And you'll see security, you know, throughout the mall. And later on in the day, again, their concern is less about you and more about the actual mall itself. And you can see the guy at the sunglass hut. He's using his phone, and you know, the security guard's right to the right of me. Basically, if you keep your iPhone low enough and it doesn't look suspicious, it just looks like you're either texting or playing a game or something. And you know, don't make it so obvious that you're taking photographs, but at the same time, mall security really doesn't care what you're doing. You're not bothering anybody. They have no reason to bother you. And I'll turn back around and see if mall security cares, and no, they don't. You know, they're just probably talking with the employees here.